Hey everyone, Tim Layton here. Welcome back to the next edition of the Darkroom Diary. And I've got something a little different for you today. I'm going to show you my dark box that I use out in the field for wet plate collodion. And I'm actually going to build it. It's something that I custom designed. A friend of mine is a professional carpenter, and we built this thing. Oh man, I'm thinking like 15 years ago. It's been a long time, but it's a really clever design and it works great. Well, I'll just show you. So anyway, here we go. Inside the open area in the darkroom building, and you can see I've got my chair for the field. I've got a folding table and stuff in the back of the truck. And here's the box, the custom box. It's all broken down. And I'm just going to set the camera up and I'm going to build this thing. And then I'll show you around at the end of how I use it for the purpose of a mobile darkroom out in the field for my wet plate collodion. And I would say that the reason I'm doing this, I'm photographing primarily the historic grist mills around the Ozarks in Missouri and Arkansas, and there's some other areas that I'm going to as well. But I've got a top that goes on this truck as well, and I can put that on, and then I can leave this set up full time. I don't like to leave this set up and drive down the highway. I can like this, it's not a problem. But anyway, let me show you the box and maybe it'll inspire you or give you some ideas for yourself. All right, I wanted to take a break from the build process here real quick and just kind of show you, so this could maybe give you some ideas. So the bottom piece, when I break it down, it's here. And the way this is designed, you saw me just put in this back piece here, and everything is slotted here, and it's built around this idea of this 1/4-inch plywood. And then the corners are built in a way that they're self-supporting. So you're going to see me put on the top left, top right. I have everything labeled. That way I know there's the front piece with the dark shroud, and then the top cap that goes on that holds it all together. It's really simple, but it's pretty clever, and it took a while to think about this, but I just wanted to kind of show you that's the idea. So you just build a base, and then you have this channel that you build. Of course, I spray painted everything flat black in here. And then each side has these side pieces in here. That way you can kind of get a good look at them and see how that all works. And it allows each piece to interconnect. Okay, so I'll go back to building the box. All right, you just watched me put on the left and the right side and the front, but what I wanted to show you was I've got these latches that go down here on the bottom, see? And that keeps it all nice and tight on each of the sides. There you go. And then I'll pull this around here, and I have the same thing on the back of the unit too. And I'll get those latched on, and then we'll put the top on. All right, I got this thing fully built, and in real life when I'm doing this is less than 5 minutes to get set up out in the field, and it's really pretty super simple. So the idea is I've got 4 feet wide, 2 feet deep of dark box, and just kind of depends on where you're at in the field, but you know, this truck sets up pretty high, so it's not like I can sit down or something like that. I typically just stand up, and then what I do is I'll come in here. This is just light tight fabric that you get at any kind of fabric store or something like that. There's a couple different designs that you could do here. Just trying to get this out of the way to kind of show you. So one of the things that I considered was putting like a, I don't know, kind of like a 2-inch PVC or something up here and kind of coming out like this, or maybe one at an angle to kind of get like the drape it up higher so you can stand up. I'm fast on my plates, so I just like simple. So it's going to be too dark in there for me to show you, but if I get this out of the way here, I can kind of show you around. So it is absolutely light tight, and the reason why these clamps are here is that when I'm standing here in front of the dark box, I've got enough material there that wraps around my waist, and then I bring it here to the center and I clamp that, and that keeps all of the light out of the box. That's how I choose to do it. Now I've got some lights here. You can get them, you know, like red lights. I can put them in the corner. I've even got the ability to put them up here, you know, above the workspace. I've got like 4 of these. These are all just rechargeable batteries. They different color lights. That's something you can do too. And you have to test all this to make sure that it's safe, and I have. So that's basically it. You just get out in the field, and 4 feet is more than enough room to have like for a silver box and an area, you know, to do the plate and stuff, and then to develop. And then of course, you know, fixing and washing, that's all done. That's why I keep this other table out here, is I have that set up. Not all the time, but I do a lot of the time. And I've got that chair there as well. So anyway, the idea is just something I wanted to put out there. It's a design that I've been using for a long time. I thought maybe possibly it could be of help or interest you on some level. So that's what I'm doing. Actually, today is Wednesday, and got a little bit of free time, and then by Saturday, weather should be good. I'm going to get out and photograph a couple of the mills with the wet plate process, so you'll see those videos. So anyway, if you have questions or comments or whatever, just let me know. TimLaytonFineArt.com.